The Texas House of Representatives is expected to vote tomorrow on a GOP proposed redistricting map. While Democratic lawmakers have returned to the state this week, one state representative is refusing to leave the Capitol. Representative Nicole Collier has been at the state house in protest since Monday when she rejected a police escort that Republican leaders imposed on lawmakers who participated in the two-week walkout. Representative Collier joins me now. Thanks so much for being with us. And how are you holding up?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can hear the cheers in the gallery out there, but is a crowd of people cheering and yelling, "Let them out," because I have just been joined by several of my Democratic colleagues who tore up their permission slips and said that they will not be held captive by the Republicans. And they are going to join me tonight and in protest to this unreasonable, unnecessary, and harmful detention that I'm under.
So tell me why you're doing this.
Listen, when I heard, I've been elected to represent the people of House District 95. They sent me down here to fight and push back against bills that are harmful to our community. These maps that are rigged to have the outcome that Trump wants are harmful to my community. They will take away the voice of my district once these maps pass. So, my district, I know that it's in my heart what I've been directed to do by the people who elected me. And so when I heard that in order for me to have my freedom, I had to agree to exactly what they wanted, which was for me to agree to be in the released into the custody of DPS. I said, no, I won't do it. I refuse to comply with this unreasonable, un-American, and unnecessary request.
I know you said that you expect some of your fellow Democrats to join you. I also know in another interview that you did right before us, you said that you have spoken with former Vice President Kamala Harris. Tell us about that conversation.
Oh, what a surprise. I mean, literally, you would never think, I just wouldn't think that what I do, one thing I did was take a stand. One person, I know I won't win, but I took a stand anyway. But the number of people and who it has reached, the magnitude of that one act of defiance, it can spark a movement, and you don't know who's watching or who's paying attention. But it just so happened that Vice President Kamala Harris is paying attention to the people, and she called me to give me words of encouragement to continue to stay strong and fight.
And so she just called you up out of the blue.
I know I didn't know she had my number, but I'm grateful she did.
So, what do you say to those who feel like, I know you're doing this in protest, but, what do you say to those who feel like you and your fellow Democrats should not have returned to the state, that you gave in too soon?
Well, no, we had set goals. Our goals were to kill the first session, to run the clock out on that one. We did that. Our goal was to raise awareness in the public about the gerrymandering that's going on, that's going to disenfranchise Black and Brown and Asian communities. And then our other goal was to make sure that we bring in the support from other Democratic controlled states to see if they would answer the call. So often people talk about taking the high road. Well, that high road has crumbled. We're now on a dirt road, and we're going to meet the Republicans where they're at, and that's in the dirt. We're going to roll up our sleeves and get dirty and fight fire with fire, like Governor Newsom said.
But at the end of the day, it looks like these maps are poised to pass in your state. So can you really consider this a victory?
The victory is that the people have been activated. The people are tired. They're fed up of a government who refuse to listen and take action that they want. So, no, this is a victory. We've sparked a movement. Since we started two weeks ago, gerrymandering has become a household word. That wasn't happening before. Now people are seeing this for what it is. We won't go back to the Jim Crow era. We want to make sure that we preserve the freedom. And so we may not win this battle, but the war continues. And we will continue to take it through the court system and other states so we can push back, because we don't want to send any more reinforcement to Trump so that he can continue to run and burn this country down.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, if this map is approved, there are already threats of a potential court challenge. Is that where this fight is headed next?
Absolutely. We won't back down.
And what do you make of what California is doing?
I'm grateful. That's so courageous. What amazing act of bravery that this state is doing to meet the challenge, rise to this challenge, and take ownership of it. I mean, literally for our democracy. Not doing it just for California; they're doing it for all of America because they know that the future depends on those Democrats who are willing to take a stand. And I encourage any Republican governor who is who gets that call that Abbott got, that you just hang up. Don't answer that call. Stand up to and don't cower down and push back.
But do you think this tit for tat approach is the right one?
Well, what else is there? I mean, you tell me another solution or option. I'll be more than willing to consider it. This is what I know right now. This is what is in front of us. Again, we haven't gotten too far by taking the high road. Now we got to get low. That high road has crumbled. We're down in the dirt, and we're ready to get dirty with them. I hear the people cheering out there. The crowd is out there saying, "Fight, fight, fight," and that's what they expect us to do.
All right. Well, State Representative Nicole Collier, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.